My name is Fiona Bailey. I'm a laundry aide at Extended Care Medics in Ottawa.
Fiona Bailey is an incredible workplace leader. She is a steward and very active in the Ottawa region.
I got involved because I heard Mina's story, and it reminded me of my own story and my own struggles with domestic violence. And I thought this is something that I could be passionate about because I have been there. I was 13 years old when I was brutally raped. There was no help for me. I had to go home and talk to my mom, who didn't know how to handle the situation. Yes, we went to the police station. I went through a time of depression. I went through a time of just not trusting men at all. It took me a while to even talk about it. And I wish there was somebody who understood, or somebody who could take me to a counseling session, or somebody just to talk to. And I had to go through that on my own for a good 10 years. The first time I spoke about it openly was at SCIU, and I wanted to use my opportunity. I wanted an opportunity to reach other women who might feel the same way. And they did. A couple of women came to me afterwards and said the same thing happened to them. And to hear another woman speak like that, it helps them. It's going to help them to heal. It got going for me because I was called to represent a staff member who was missing a lot of days at work. During the meeting, that's when she broke down and she started talking about her relationship with her husband. I saw that up as an opportunity, knowing that Mina on the board seat represent women and the struggles that they go through, and I contacted her right away.
Mina then connected with myself in the MLD department, and we got together and started thinking about why this issue is important. Why is there no program in place? Thinking about the absence of an initiative like that, we decided it was time to move.
We need an advocate in every workplace. Every workplace, I think, needs to touch on domestic violence within the workplace. And every staff, I think, needs to know that there's help out there, and you don't see that. As someone who have been there, I know that normally you don't know who to trust, who to talk to. You feel like you need to stay within that, the violence and the abuse from your spouse, because you don't know where to start, who to talk to, who is not gonna just go out there and be broadcasting your business. So for them to know that there's a system in place and there's an opportunity for them to have help and resources and where to go is what I would like to see within the workplace.
SCIU Healthcare's role in the Domestic Violence Initiative is a multi-prong approach. So we are looking at bringing in superior language that would support employers' policies and internal processes for how they would support a worker who comes forward with a domestic violence issue. This looks like paid domestic leave. It looks like recognition of a women's ambassador advocate who is an SCIU member trained to be able to respond to crisis situations, as well as liaison within community to provide access to things like shelters and food banks that a woman or a man might need.
We're here to bring the support that is not available elsewhere, and a confidence that people can have that they'll be protected in the workplace, not only just the mandate of making sure that all the different administrative things are done properly, but an ongoing support after the fact so that workers feel like they have an advocate right in the workplace for them, and also that they have the strength to go through the next day, and then the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. And hopefully at some point, this is something that will be in their history as opposed to facing them.
The person that did that to me didn't win. He didn't take away my voice. And every woman that have been through domestic violence, They have to feel that. We're not gonna just go in a corner and wither away. We're gonna help other women to prevent the same thing from happening to them.
Many individuals suffer in silence, and the bravery that both Mina, Fiona, and other members alike have exposed about sharing their personal stories allows others to come forward in a meaningful way, which helps to break the pattern of isolation and allows big organizations and smaller organizations and stakeholders to work together. If you don't talk about it, it's really quite hard to do anything or change the status quo.
I really feel that we have an opportunity here to make a difference in people's lives in a very important way, and I think we're going to accomplish that.
We're here to help them heal and move forward.